Hello, everybody. It's Stephen and Walter and another episode of So Chatty. And this is September the 12th, 2025. And we're going to talk all about the quilt show we went to last weekend. Later on in here, we have video and everything. And we'll show you our fabric haul that we did. We were pleasantly surprised about this quilt show because it's in a little tiny itty bitty, teeny weeny, illy bitty, blink and miss it little village called Buckhorn. Like two storefronts and a liquor store. But apparently they have a very active quilting guild in the area.
And they have a tattoo parlor.
Oh yes, they do have a tattoo parlor. We ate there once. It wasn't a tattoo parlor then. It was a restaurant. But anyways, we weren't expecting a lot, but it turned out to be actually very, very good. We'll have to remember to go there again next year.
And it was busy too.
It was busy, and but it was very well organized, and they had little, I don't know what you want to call them, outbuildings sort of a thing from the main community center, where they had some parts of it had some quilts in them from their guild, and then they had like a lot of the vendors were in all of these, and you kind of went from one little building to the next little building around, and you'll see that in the video. And it was a nice day, and we had people come up and speak to us, which was always very nice. And
even people that didn't know we had a channel and stuff.
Yeah, the people there in general were just
Everybody was
very friendly. So I didn't really expect to spend any money, but I did. And Walter even bought some stuff. We're going to look at what Walter bought in a minute, and then and what I bought as well. Not yet. Did I give you the cue?
No. I was just rearranging my pile.
Rest your hoofies for a minute. We haven't got that part yet. Got to keep everybody in suspenders. Yes. Okay, so like I was saying, we did buy some things, and there were some beautiful, beautiful quilts on display as well. And when we were in looking at the quilts, the Quilt of Valor people had a booth set up, and I know those people from our time, making quilts for them, and last year going to that special event where one of my quilts was presented, and I see a couple of quilts there. I don't know, in my mind I'm going, oh, I made something like that at one time. No, they were mine. Yeah, that's why they look familiar. They haven't found someone for those yet because they like to match the quilts up with the person's personality, background, experiences, and things like that. They spend a lot of time, giving the perfect quilt to the perfect vet, like matching it all. What I think is really quite nice. They're not just throwing a quilt and say, here you go. No, they actually try to give them a quilt that might have some deeper meaning to it for the individual. So anyways, mine were there on display, and I guess they've been traveling around with them as well. They did this with one of my other quilts, actually the quilt that eventually was given to a vet. And if you remember, a year ago, I showed you the video of that presentation. But I was very flattered that...
Well, probably also because the ones that they had there were very Canadian themed.
Yes.
And the ones that you sent in were very Canadian themed.
Well, it's Quilts of Valor.
No, I know that, but I meant it adds to their advertising.
I suppose, yeah. Well, they do stand out because both of them were definitely, mine were really Canadian. But anyways, now that Walter's undercut it for me here, I thought they put them on display because they're absolutely gorgeous quilts.
They are nice.
Oh, it's a little late now. Too little too late now, really. God. Anyways, yeah, I was very flattered about that. And then we had lunch in one of their two restaurants. Well, I'm not sure if they even have two anymore. Which is right on the Trent.
Yeah, they had the pizza place too.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Right on the Trent Severn waterway, which is the waterway that goes through a series of locks across. It goes from the St. Lawrence, I think, to Georgian Bay.
Georgian Bay, yeah.
Yeah, to Georgian Bay. Get out a map if you don't know what we're talking about. Check that out.
Yeah, it goes through Northern Ontario has a bunch of small lakes. Yeah. And a lot of them are interconnected by this Trent Severn waterway.
Yeah, so they can get from basically right down to the St. Lawrence from way up here in about the midway point between where the Great Lakes start and where the Great Lakes end, kind of a deal. But again, might be better with a visual with a map to see what we're talking about. Anyways, it was a very nice day. And of course, we trundled off to Annie's on the way back in Orno, which is a little town just east of us. And I picked up more fabric there. So we're going to show you what we got at the quilt show and what we picked up at Annie's as well at the end of the video when I insert that. But before we get to that, let's talk about what I've been working on and what Walter's been working on. So as you can see, I'm still working on Stormy Seas, and by the looks of things, I'm going to be working on this for quite a while. There is a lot of cutting in this quilt, and I'm getting a little worried that I'm not going to have enough fabric. I am cutting, because it was a kit, I'm cutting very, very frugally, like very little scrap, because I've been burned before on kits. Now, I picked this kit up there about a month or so ago at Ultimate Sewing, and we were in yesterday to Ultimate Sewing, and that I'll come to that too in a minute. But I did ask, did you guys put the kits together, or did you order them pre-made? And Shirley said no, they cut the fabric. Now, why did I ask? Well, I said I'm just a little worried that I'm going to run out, but I'm being very frugal. It's kind of hard to tell. There should be enough, but if I run out, then I'll try and get that, which I've run out of, at Shirley. She has a good selection of batiks there. And if I can't get exactly what I need or what to match it, batiks are easy to match up, especially in this color scheme. I'm sure I can find something that'll fit the bill for it. But anyways, this is what happens when you are working with a kit. That's why I don't often buy kits, because I've been burned before. But anyways, okay, so I don't think I have another picture of this to show you. No, not yet. So Walter, though, oh no, we're not showing yours yet. But what have you been working on, Walter?
Oh, planning our trip to Japan.
Yes, Walter has become the Japanese expert. The
Learning new stuff all the time.
Yes, it actually sounds like a fascinating country. Everything he's been telling me, and we've been watching some videos as well. And yeah, so he's been working on that like a mad dog.
Yeah, but I've been researching mostly. And actually, part of the time I was focusing on what hotel to stay in. We really don't need a huge variety of hotels, because our main part of this trip is we're going to stay in Tokyo as a base in one hotel, and then travel to Osaka and stay there for a few days and use it as a base to travel to other regions in that area.
So he's still working on all of that. I mean, we don't go till May, but you got to plan these things in advance.
Well, I did notice that the hotels are booking
already
in advance in May, and what's happening is the better priced ones are going faster than the more expensive ones.
So yeah, so there you go. So that's what he's been working on, and he's going off to a sew day on Saturday, while we're having here a pop-up sew day. And I already sent out the announcement to those of you on the mailing list, but I've been talking about it on my other videos this week, and the link for it is in the show notes. And anybody that's new, it's a Zoom link. It is not recorded. We have a good time. Come and go as you please. You don't have to register for anything. You don't have to send me an email to tell me that you're coming or you're not coming. You just show up if you can. If you can't, you can't. So it works like that, and it's a great opportunity for you to catch up on projects. I have a lot to catch up on, and I probably won't get caught up. But Walter's off to his, and what are you planning to do at yours? His is an in-person.
I have, I didn't bring it down. I have another multicolored butterfly shirt cut out.
Oh, to replace the one that you put holes in of mine?
Well, it's not exactly the same fabric, but it's similar.
I like that shirt. He did fix that one, by the way.
Yeah, I did.
Sorry.
But I'm going to change the way I sew the back of the shirt.
Oh, you mean you're actually going to sew it up so there's not holes in it this time?
Yeah, I've got to change it a little bit, because if stress is put on the shirt, or if the fabric is a ravelly shirt, like where
Oh.
it seems to.
No, she didn't. Thank you for not hanging on to putting stress on the shirt. Figured you'd make some sort of comment about my size.
So I'm going to
Not that
change how I do one of the seams, because the seam that pulled apart was partially due to the fact that I trimmed the seam up to give it less bulk as I was taught. And it was the first time I had a problem with the seam. And I think I'm not going to do that in the future.
Don't get there from there. But I mean, you've done that for almost all the other shirts that work.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just this one all of a sudden.
Well, that's.
I also had a problem with it when I was sewing it originally, where one section of that part of the seam didn't catch properly, and I had to fix it then. And it probably still didn't catch properly. So,
Well, live and learn, as they say.
I mean, it's first time. Actually, it annoyed me because I really liked the fabric. I
Yes,
really
no doubt.
liked the shirt,
So did I.
and it's the one that I had a problem with.
Yeah, always the way. That's usually the way. So
But I do have extra of that fabric now in case you want, if you have a problem with that shirt again, I can make you another one.
okay, well, whatever. We'll see. But yeah, that's the first one that I've ever experienced a blowout in from it. And I will keep this as food for fodder for the rest of my life.
Yeah, well, I don't make as many mistakes as you do.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, that might be true, but I didn't have to hear it from you. But thank you anyways for being so complimentary. So, Sewing with Stephen on Wednesdays, as usual, at 9 a.m. Eastern and around 4 p.m. Eastern. The pop-up sew day starts an hour earlier than that, 8 a.m. Eastern, and ends at 5 p.m. Eastern. So a little longer day for that, so you can get a little bit more in. Okay, links in the show notes, as I said. Fall retreat reminder, and I'll keep reminding you this until after it's over with. October 25th, that is a Saturday. Details about registering and all that stuff are coming out in another couple of weeks. So stay tuned for all of that. Okay, before we get into the Buckhorn Quilt Show, I want to show you another thing that I'm working on. Okay, I didn't know this was a thing, this color palette. But went and got my hair cut last week, and I think my hairdresser might have been hinting. I always give her a present at Christmas time, and lately, last few years since I got into quilting, it's been like a quilt, table runners, bags, anything, stuff that I've made. And she's a very trendy person. She has some experience with interior design and that. She was taking courses. I don't know if she finished all the courses or not, but she's one of those kind of people, into interior design and the whole bit. And she was talking about how drab her house was, and she wanted to paint the walls because before COVID hit, she thought she was putting her house up on the market. So she painted everything in a neutral light gray color. And she says, I need color in my house. Well, when someone says to me, you need color, you know what I'm thinking? Well, the bolder, the better. She was thinking more sage and aubergine, or eggplant as it's called. And I'm thinking in my head, sage, aubergine, and then she said gold and sort of a burnt orange. And I'm trying to picture this in my head. I mean, my first reaction was kind of, ooh. But anyways, she was talking about this more, and I think she was hinting that, if I was thinking of making anything for her this Christmas, that would be a nice color palette. So I came home, I did some research, and yeah, what she was talking about is a thing right now. So we went off to, well, let me back up. When we were at Annie's in Orono, I picked up fabrics, and I think I showed them to this week on the Idiot Quilter. And Annie helped me pick out sage green. Well, there's all kinds of things called sage green. And there's all kinds of things called aubergine as well. and she picked out some, but I thought, well, they're not really working for me, but maybe I can use these as a jumping off point and take them with me to Ultimate Sewing and start and looking for some prints, because most of them were sort of a solid or a mottled kind of color or grunge like. So I'm telling Shirley about this. She's the owner of Ultimate Sewing. And she helped me pick out some fabrics. We went through quite a few different ones, and this is what we've settled on. And actually, I kind of like this color scheme now. So my basic sage is the one that doesn't have a pattern on it, second from the right.
Yeah.
And the one right next to it, the sagey darker sage, has a bit of a print to it. That's the next one. And then we've got two aubergines there, a sort of a one that reads kind of like a solid, and then one with a pattern. And then my background fabrics for this are going to be in this sort of off-white with a gold fleck into it. So we've got the colors that my hairdresser wants. Then I have to come up with a pattern. Well, I already started working on the pattern, or the block. So my table runner is going to consist of 5 of these blocks. And this is a mock-up done in EQ8. And actually, this took me a while to do because I had to figure out how to get the actual fabrics into the computer program. I tried scanning them at first. No, that didn't work out at all. So I know there was a way, and I figured out how to do it, how to import JPEGs of fabric, because designers of fabrics or fabric manufacturers will come up mainly for their salespeople or for people who are going to order directly from them, not usually the general public. They will have all of the fabrics in one collection in a zip file, and you can download it, unzip it, and you will have a picture of and the name of every one of the fabrics in that collection. Well, I couldn't find one for all these because these each come from different collections in different spots. But I found them all. I was able to download the image of it and import it into EQ8 and then drop it into my design. And I'm loving it. I think these colors actually are going to work really well. So for my table runner, oops, get here. This is what the table runner is going to look like. Again, this is a mock-up in EQ8. But you can see, so oops, 5 blocks. And then, now this border is going to be a little skinnier than I'm showing it here. It'll look almost more like a flange, but it won't be a real flange. I like to call it a faux flange. And then this one with the pattern in it, which does not appear in any of in the blocks themselves, but I wanted something that would stand out a little bit more.
It also has that gold.
Yes, it also picks up the gold that's in the off-white or whatever it's in here too. So I think this is a nice design, if I say so myself. Nice. Walter was hesitant.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't hesitant. It's just that I didn't see in the block that you showed me, you didn't show me the border.
No, I didn't.
And then once the border, I saw the border, I liked it a lot.
So I did a block today because I want to get my measurements right and I want to figure out how many pieces I would need. And this is the actual block that you see on there.
Actually, the colors look paler in there
than what was on EQ8, but that's because it was EQ8.
No, I meant it looks paler than in real life, like the...
in this picture. Yeah, it does. That's just in translation with the picture.
Yeah.
But I think she will like this because Shirley was showing me a lot of floral prints.
Yeah.
And I went, no, well, first of all, I'm not a big fan of floral prints myself, but I know that my hairdresser isn't either. She likes things that have a more of a modern look to them. So, yeah, I think this is going to look really nice when I get it done. Now, there's a lot of half-square triangles because the whole thing's made up of half-square triangles in this. But, you know, half-square triangles are pretty easy to sew and to make. And each one of those blocks is finished 12 inches. So it's basically going to be a little over 60 inches in length because with the borders on it. And it'll be... depending on how wide I cut the outside border, it'll be probably about 14 inches, maybe 15 inches wide, which I think will be a decent size for a table. And so for tables a little shorter than the length, that's okay. Nothing saying you can't have it drape over the edges of it. So yeah, that's for her for Christmas. So oh, can't show that one yet. So yeah, I've been busy on a lot of projects. Plus I'm still working on the bags, the tote bags. I am now on number 6, I think.
Getting there.
Getting there. Yep. Only 6 more after this to go. And plus I'm doing Dracula's Castle on my 3D printer.
Okay, I was wondering what you were printing.
It's
on your
Dracula's
last
Castle.
thing.
It'll take a long time. You know, it's those ones you've seen. If you've seen my vlogs, you've seen me. I've shown you the buildings that I've made from this one designer. And yeah, I love his stuff. It goes together so well and prints so well. But anyways, stay tuned to the vlog next week. I may give you a sneak peek of whatever I have done at that point. This is going to take, quite a few weeks to get all the pieces out. The one that's working on right now, which is the second piece of many, many pieces, it's a 15-hour print. Yeah. So.
Yeah, 3D printing is not necessarily...
It's not fast.
Yeah.
No, it's not fast. Okay, but we digress. So, Buckhorn Quilt Show. I know you've been waiting for it. You may want to pause the video right now. The video runs about 38 minutes long. And, you know, get a snack, get some coffee, tea, whatever you prefer, a glass of wine, depends on the time of day, although it's 5 o'clock somewhere in the world, and enjoy. Okay, so we're on a road trip today. We are going to a little place called Buckhorn. It's about an hour and 14 minutes northeast of us, and we're on the highway right now, heading towards there. It'll take us a bit of time because we just got started. And why are we going to Buckhorn, you may ask? We're going to the Buckhorn Quilt Show. Now, we've never been to this before. Part of it is supposed to be somewhat outside. It's in their community center. I don't know, today the sky's not looking all that promising, although there's no rain in the forecast, but it is overcast, and it is a little bit coolish. Well, it is September. It's about 13 degrees C right at the moment. I think the high is supposed to be, when I looked at it earlier, about 20 degrees C. So it is, I actually had to switch over to my jeans instead of wearing my shorts. Probably could have worn my shorts, but yeah. I mean, it's not like it's frigid. But
I mean, to the Australians, they'd be freezing there.
Well, yeah, that's true. To the Australians, Walter says. There's Walter. Ooh,
yeah,
that's maybe a little close.
Where I went out for a walk the other day, and it was 13 below.
Well,
and I was wearing shorts, and it was fine.
Well, when I went out for my walk this morning, it was 11, and I was wearing my shorts. It was brisk, but not that bad. But anyways, yeah. So we'll see what's there. I don't know if I'll be buying much of anything. I'm kind of keeping my eyes open for a certain color scheme. My hairdresser says that the most popular trendy color scheme right now is sage green, golds, and aubergine.
Actually, and I think they're kind of pale colors from what they're looking at.
Yeah, I don't know. So I'm taking a look around because I'm sort of thinking, well, I could maybe make a table runner for her for Christmas out of those colors because she likes those color combinations. But
I think it was
It was what?
a hint.
I think it was a major hint, yes. But anyway, so that's what I'll keep my eye open for today. And yeah, we'll keep you informed. So we're less than 20 kilometers away from Buckhorn, and I thought you might want to see the scenery here. We are out in the sticks. So yeah, we took a closer look at the vendors they have listed for this quilt show. Not an exciting lineup. Not a lot. So we're not expecting a lot from this quilt show in terms of at least the vendors. But hey, it's a nice day out. You can see the clouds have disappeared pretty much. It's nice and sunny now. Very pleasant looking. And yeah, so when we get into the community center in Buckhorn, I'll show you what that looks like. So we have arrived in the parking lot. This is the community center in front of us. It's sort of the side of it. Okay, so we are here at the quilt show, and you can see they have all these buildings on the grounds. And this is, I guess, where the quilts are, and they have more up here. We just ran into a couple of subscribers as well who made themselves known to us, and that's always nice to speak to people. Reassures us that people do watch us occasionally. So, yeah.
A lot of solar panels on top of it.
Okay, Walter's noticing the solar panels on top of their community center here. So we're gonna go down and see what we see through here. So, oh, okay, and you're not to touch them. And you can't have pets inside either. Feature quilter is here. And this is the feature quilter.
Oh, goodness. Stopping by. I'm not a
Look at this one. It's okay, go ahead.
I saw this the first day that I
Good.
I went through. And I thought, gosh, I'm cool. No, I would never pick that out. I'm glad you did. But that wasn't what I picked to cut. I picked this to cut on the cutter. Now I picked this for fun because you know what?
Oh, look.
Some of those are just tops. They're not quilted.
No, well, this looks like this is, I would assume this is a machine embroidered one.
Yeah.
Halloween. It's in need a good design. Very much like the one I made.
Those are interesting.
Are those those are machine embroidered too.
Yeah, I know, but they've got like embellishments on the
Yeah.
sides.
Oh yeah, to add it the ribbon and things to them.
Thank you.
See there, I've got one of those.
Yeah.
You could practice your free motion on that. In fact, that's what I bought it for way back. It's beautiful work.
So that is and which one? What is that?
And that's a big machine. That's a Viking.
That's Kawartha.
Yeah.
So all of these. So this is fabric, hexagons,
Oh, Appleseed, but so 3 of the vendors are in this building. So we can do a little shopping while we're in here. So I did find a bundle of fabric that I liked in that place. Now we're going into this place and see what's there. I did buy something that is sort of old lady, but I like the colors in it, so I don't know what I'll do with it, but I don't think, it's not really what I was looking for in terms of, you know, the colors for my hairdresser, but there's some of them in there, but we'll see.
Are you on reading?
So here's the third spot with the vendors. It's kind of interesting how they do this, all these little cabins out here. For this, it kind of spreads out the crowd. We met some more Yeah, I did. I got some in my wallet. Met some more subscribers. Yeah, I'm gonna look at those and I've just taken a shot here. No, I'm serious. So, you're Jennifer Hamilton, right?
Yes.
And is that what your shop is?
Young Vintage Fabrics.
Young
in
Vintage
Waverly,
Fabrics.
Ontario.
Okay. And you say you have what, 5,000 bolts of
I
fabric?
have 5,000 bolts of fabric to
And do you
choose
work
from.
out of your house or do you have a store?
It's out of my home. Yes, so it's by appointment.
Okay.
And I'll give you a card.
Yeah, you did. I've got your card right here.
Great.
I'm just going to show that to the camera. There's all the information there. And I saw this fabric and I really like it, so that's what I'm buying here now. And I think Jennifer's going to be very busy today.
Thank you.
Okay, these two lovely people, and you are
Kara Wiles.
Kara, what was it?
Kara Wiles.
And
Jay.
Jay Wilds, and or no?
Yeah, that's right.
You sure? Close enough? Okay.
Yeah, close enough.
All right. Well, these lovely people came up and spoke to us when we were in the line to get tickets for the show here today. So subscribers. So we've got at least 2 that watch. We know this now. So are you guys enjoying the show?
Oh, amazing.
And do you both quilt? Oh, you're just a supporter?
I'm a supporter. Yes.
Supporters. Well, we need our supporters.
Comic relief.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
makes breakfast while I'm quilting.
Yeah.
Even better. There's nothing like slaves.
Right the situation.
Yeah. Well, great. Thank
I
you
know,
for
I know
coming.
nothing about quilting other than the Irish quilt was the one I liked the best. So
Oh, okay.
when you get to that, you could be like,
Yep, that's great. Well, thanks for talking and stopping and saying hello and everything. We really appreciate that.
Yep.
So have a good one.
Yep, take care.
Bye. And yet there's more. And this is the next booth. So this is another shot of everything here. We've been walking through each of these little pavilions or cabins, whatever you want to call them. It's kind of an interesting layout. Now, we haven't got into the proper quilt show yet. That's in the community center. These are where all the vendors are located. But it's kind of a nice idea, especially today's so nice too out here. So it's kind of nice to wander from one to the other. So this is called the Quilter's Treasure Hunt. So I imagine it's things that have been donated by the guild members. Because usually these kind of shows are how the guilds make money to sustain them over a period of another year or so. Now, would you consider those sage greens?
It looks almost like it's playing.
So they put all these packages together, scrap packages.
I was thinking about come back and sue me. But the reason I'm saying that is my mother had a singer and hers were metal like that.
I like them as industrial objects.
And then this is the members' boutique, so where the members of the guild have been making things and they sell them here. Cash only. What's that?
Yeah, I do.
Oh. There you go. A little sparkles. What? A bedazzler? Oh, that's right. You bought a bedazzler. Yeah, Walter has a bedazzler. How 1970s.
I was thinking of adding something to the bag.
Oh, yeah?
Was she down there?
I gotta get some more things.
Some more what things? Oh, what? The bedazzler stuff?
Try it. Brendan says they're really good.
Well, next you'll just be going bedazzle crazy. Now we're getting into a little bit more of the part of the show.
We hit the stores first.
Yeah, we hit the stores first, which is probably good because it started to fill up a little bit. but this is, you'll have to stay outside. There's no pets allowed.
We appreciate quilts very much.
Applique. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Quilting at Lakes. This one's Viewer's Choice, runner up. I think that's an Art East.
Yeah, I think so.
Does it say? Penguin Party. It doesn't say. But I think it's an Art East pattern. It's a log cabin. It's President's Choice. Look at the applique on this one.
Just taking a browse through. Oh, yeah. Where were you working? I haven't started yet. Oh, you're in your OT? Yeah. Where is that? Down there somewhere. Oh.
That's okay, I got it. Yeah.
First experience with it.
Yeah, I saw that elbows up one here.
This is nice. Look at this. I'm thinking you recognize it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would do
I don't think we've actually met. Lori? Yep. I just so confused.
Turtles. It's all applique.
Nice. Those colors.
Yeah, I know. All applique. And
It's not turned.
no, it's not turned, it's raw edge.
Okay.
Seen a lot of purple and things here in the quilts. So maybe Laura's not wrong.
Yeah.
Aubergine eggplant. I can't say that word.
Aubergine.
Aubergine. Yeah. Dresden's. Stars.
Like right now, we have, we're supplying it for our members for comfort quilts because it's getting expensive, right? So we have like a lot of thing, and I don't believe it. So they can bring like these items.
Some of the local boys. Oh, were we? Oh, yeah, we were. Going full circle, I guess. Oh, now back to, yeah. Okay, so now, those are the bits and pieces. Now the main show up here.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
And you'll like
I made that one. The Glorious and Free. It's by Brandy, I think.
You made it different.
I did different colors. I think that's the one I turned pink.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I didn't do it on purpose. My fabric bled. Yeah. I still think we should be doing that. Try.
Yeah, I know. We should make a jacket. I have to get a jacket and a regular jacket. It's just cloth and then
Yeah. Yeah, you could do it that way.
I mean, no, make a regular cloth, right? Just to get the pattern right.
Oh, yeah, right.
And then make one into make it from quilted fabric.
I think I have that pattern, but I think I have it as a table runner. Which actually, we should look for that. I might make a nice table runner for
It's one of those.
yeah, the hexagon. Yes, made one once, and that's the only time I'll ever make it. Lots of applique on that, and that's turned.
Yeah.
I think so. Oh yeah, that's definitely turned.
Yeah.
Turned, and it's got some trapunto in it. Yeah. No, that's the one. Hello.
Recognize you. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Good.
Both of them are there. Yeah. So here, everybody, this is the Quilts of Valor, and that's my quilt, and that's my quilt that are here. So I feel very honored that they're on display here. So that's really something. Yeah, and this is Trudy's quilt right here, and I love the colors and the way it all blends together. That is so nice.
When my hair was straighter.
So you see, Quilts of Valor do not necessarily have to be in red and white.
Yes. Oh, wait. There I
And
am.
actually, that's a good idea because I'm getting tired of red and white.
Usually my glasses are on my head.
Creator of the quilt, Trudy. And tell us about it, Trudy.
So it was a jelly roll that I got for a really good price. And I believe it was called So Perfect. But it's cut up so tiny. So here's some buttons.
Yeah.
So I was like safety pins, some stitches, scissor handles. It just means that we might have to.
Okay, I see.
So it's sort of,
sewing motion
yeah.
type thing.
So it's sort of like, what do they call those quilts? The Seek or the, oh, you know the quilts, I Spy quilts.
Yes.
When you get up close and you see all these different things, because from a distance you don't see them, but when you get up close, there's something different all the way around. And that pattern in this blocks, is that a form of pineapple?
Yes. It's a pineapple paper piece.
Oh, okay. That took you a while.
I get set up with my cutting, my sewing, and my pressing, and I just swivel backwards and done.
Yeah, well,
That's nice. That's
yeah, it's a really pretty quilt. Love that.
So the original pattern had the flat piece going here,
Right.
and then down here. If I did it that way, they were too wide.
Too wide. Oh, okay.
So we finished it this way.
This way.
And it looked better with that little bit of a border, and there as
Yeah.
opposed to these being here.
Yeah. Well, sets it off too, right? Frames it, but sets it off as well. So, yeah, it's beautiful.
Thank you. We gave you.
That's pretty.
Yeah. Well, I like the one with the maple leaves over there.
Oh yeah.
But we have to do this in the right order here. If the truth be told, I didn't recognize my own quilts. Well, I did after I saw them, but I forgot about them actually. Geez, I'm not sure how many quilts I've donated to Quilts of Valor. It's more than I was thinking.
That's what you do with cellophane.
Oh yeah, that's all tulip pink.
see whether we like it or not.
Sean is under the hat. Does she
It's okay. I love this one.
Yeah, it's really neat.
I know, and it's designed in the colors because it's nice and bright. Art East over there. Heavy.
So I gotta come up with something else. And I made a voice transportable. I made a voice over helicopters this year. And they're all their favorite
That looks kind of neat if you look it through your viewfinder.
Which? This one?
Yeah, through your viewfinder.
Oh yeah, it's got almost a,
Like an arrow.
yeah. This one's kind of cool.
It's got scallop.
I know it's got scallop edges. I've never done scallop edges. And this is neat with the little mini quilt. Little mini quilt strung between the trees.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
More Tula pink. Oh yeah, Tula and Keith put together.
Actually,
Yeah, it might be all Keith. I don't.
because they do have a black one.
Yeah, I think it's all Keith.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has Tula vibes. No, I think I got these ones.
There's, I think it's some of these are like, I think that paper piece one. I think it's good.
Yes, that's definitely paper pieced. It's the applique ones I really like the most. I really would.
They're very impressive looking.
Yeah, especially when they do turned edge. And that's turned edge. You basically have to take these long needles, you know, they used to use just a plain needle and you turn each one down.
Yeah, no,
and
I know that. They turn it over, but then how do you stitch it down? You stitch it down on the edge?
Yeah, I think you can do it in various ways. Actually, this looks like it's...
Or do you stick them on and paste them on or something?
I don't know. I'm looking at this one. I don't know.
It has stitch in the ditch on the edges.
Yeah. Well, they've got to have stitching in it to hold it down. It's probably very, very fine stitches in a very thin thread. I'm sure people out there will tell me how it's done. Oh, look.
Did you do that one?
Yep, I did. I did the ones. This is the one that Kim
Oh yeah, that's right.
digitized, but this isn't digitized. This
Oh, yeah,
one.
that's
This
right.
is the actual applique.
Oh yeah, okay, right, yeah.
Yeah. So we're having lunch in Buckhorn, right along the Trent Severn Canal waterway here. That goes across a good part of this area of Ontario. A lot of locks here. And Walter's perusing the menu, and this is we're eating at the Main Street Bar and Grill. And kind of a cute little place. So what do you have, Walter?
Not sure.
Guys,
Hi.
how are you?
Good, thanks.
Get you started with something to drink?
Yeah.
Can I just get a club soda with lime or
For
something like
sure.
that?
Same for me, please.
Same?
So, Walter, what did you think of the Buckhorn?
I was impressed.
Yeah, I was too.
I thought it was really nice.
I thought it was going to be a little bit Mickey Mouse, to be honest, but it wasn't. The vendors had a good selection of things there. I didn't really think I'd buy anything, so I dropped $300 instead. But there you go.
Hey, you spent more than in Birmingham.
Yeah, I did. I didn't buy anything in Birmingham, England, and here in in Buckhorn, I spent $300. What did you buy, Walter?
I bought some fabric. I
Okay.
bought some laurel birch fabric.
Oh,
And
the one with the butterflies?
No,
No, it was the-
no, that's the one with the cats on it.
Oh,
right?
the cats.
Stylized cats.
Oh yeah, so you bought some more pussy fabric.
Yeah.
Okay. We will show you our haul at the end of after you've seen all the quilts on the video for that. But yeah, I think we'll come back next year. We have to mark our calendar. I guess they must have it pretty much the same time every year. The second.
And everybody's really friendly.
Yeah, the crowd was really friendly, and it was busy, but it wasn't so busy you couldn't move, and which is kind of nice. And we did look into going into the tea room for lunch, but that one was very crowded. Everybody was in there, and to be honest, the food wasn't really that appealing to us.
Well, it's a lot of homemade sandwiches and chili and stuff. And it was, I don't know, I just felt kind of weird being in that room with a bunch of 80-year-olds.
Yeah, true. So we didn't want to do that. But yeah, it was worth the drive to Buckhorn to see the quilt show. And this is called, the guild's name is not Buckhorn Guild. It is, what is it?
I'm not sure.
I can't remember what it was called.
I thought it had Buckhorn Community.
Right, Lake something.
Oh,
Do you have it on there?
right, just hang on.
Walter's looking it up. We can't remember anything these days. See the canal again while he's looking that up. It might be Kawartha
This
Lakes.
is Buckhorn Area Quilters Guild.
Oh, okay, so it does have Buckhorn in it. So Buckhorn Area Quilters Guild. Okay, so that's what it was all about. A lovely day. Okay, so as I said earlier, now that you've seen everything about the quilt show and the vendors and everything, it's time to show you what we bought. So I'm going to let Walter show what he has first. So show.
Well, I just showed my favorite ones that I got. So, I got this fabric. I saw it there, and I said I had to have it because I've been looking for it. And it's,
the pussies.
yeah, it's, what's her name?
Laura, no.
Laura Birch.
Yeah,
Laurel Birch or Laurel Birch.
Laurel Birch, yeah.
Fabric, and I saw it right away, and I had to have it. It's the cat's fabric.
He just about peed his pants in excitement when he saw it.
Yeah, because I love that fabric, and it's very hard to get.
But what did you make out of that before?
I didn't make anything out of it. You had blue fabric like this.
Oh, that's right.
And you
yeah.
made my little bag that holds
That's right.
my tools.
That's right. I made your little
He
tool
had
bag.
fabric that looks just like this, but instead of it being multicolored, it was all in blues.
Blues. That's right.
And I love that fabric, and I was looking for it for a while. And then I saw the multicolored one. And but But the store that I bought this from only had the colored one version, and I really love this.
They make a
And
lovely
I just
shirt.
went nuts when I saw it because I wanted it so bad.
So what are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna make sure that it'll probably
one
be a
for
shirt
you?
for you. So
Oh, for me. Yeah. Oh,
and then I
will.
also saw this fabric. It's nice and colorful.
Well, show me your peacock.
And that's I decided to get it as well.
I thought I had some of that.
I think you might have.
I think I have some somewhere.
Yeah. So I don't know if that'll be a shirt or something else.
Make a
But
great bag.
yeah, I know. I figured I like the colors. It's nice and bright, and I thought I'd get it.
Why, I could see myself just parading down the street wearing that shirt with the cats and carrying a bag that looks like that. Hello, girls.
Now, when we went to Annie's, she had some stuff on sale, which was, yeah, I didn't bring any of that down because to me it's a little boring. But anyway, she had this other fabric there that I really liked, but she didn't have very much of it. And is it enough to make a shirt? I may be able to squeeze the shirt out.
How much was it that you got? How
I
much?
only got almost 2 meters. But
Oh, a shirt for little person.
no, actually, I might be able to get most of it out. Or what I could do is make,
Or you could do a 2 fabric kind of thing.
yeah, I could do that. Or I could, if I can get away with, I have to do 2 yokes on the shirt, right? An inside yoke and an outside yoke. It's possible that I may have enough to do the outside yoke, but not the inside yoke.
So you could just do
So
your
I
inside
just-
yoke with another fabric.
Yeah,
that
another
coordinates.
fabric. Yeah. So this is it.
It looks like painting. It looks like oil painting.
Paint. Yeah, paint. Oil smudges.
I really like
And
that.
it's a nice looking. I like this
Yeah.
fabric.
Yeah, and in fact, what Annie said was this fabric's been very popular, and what they did was they stretched a piece of it over a canvas and hung it up, and people thought it was an actual painting because
So, yeah,
it looks
so-
like that.
I thought this was really cool. So I thought, well, okay, I'll take the 2 meters and I'll see if I can squeeze a shirt out of it.
Yeah, I just love that fabric. Too bad she didn't have more, but
Yeah.
maybe we should look online, see if we can get more
I
of it.
have tried to look online. I can't seem
Can't
to
find
find it. Yeah.
Anyways, well, okay, so this is new that just came out, and I bought it at the Buckhorn quilt store. And the panel, I saw this panel somewhere, I don't know where, and then I saw it there, and it's called Sunny in the Sunflowers. There's another panel that's part of a complimentary series that and I don't know who it was that did this, and I can't read the salvation. It's by Camelot Fabrics, but I can't really make out
So it's Sunny in the Sunflower,
yeah.
but I can't see who it's made by.
But well, it's Camelot.
Yeah,
Is the
Camelot.
manufacturer, but anyways, I thought I love the colors that are in it and the whole bit, and so I bought some of the coordinating fabrics, and here they are. These 3, they are all part of the same line. They go with that panel. I do not have a specific plan for this. However, I have seen online that there is a pattern for using this panel, so I might explore that further. But while we were in Ultimate Sewing getting the stuff for my hairdresser's table runner, she also had this line there, and so I bought some more of it. I bought the sunflower ones as well. I figured, well, I might as well get as much of this line of fabric because I don't know what I'm going to do exactly with it. But if I do the pattern, he said do. If I do the pattern that I have seen that goes with this, I'll probably need all of them in the line. So we'll see how that works out. And then, okay, do I need another bundle of fat quarters? No, I do not. But when we were at Buckhorn, I saw this, and what caught my eye was there is sort of an aubergine in it. There is sort of a sage in it. There is sort of a
Yeah, those
rusty
colors
yellow.
would go together too.
Yeah. The only thing is they're little prints on them, and they're kind of old ladyish, but kind of not. I was attracted to it. It was on sale. Yes, she told me it was on sale. I don't know. I think it was $140 for the bundle. but I don't know what I'll do with it yet. But I liked it, so I bought it. There. What do you want to say about it? So, yeah. So that was, I figured we weren't going to probably spend much money at all at Buckhorn. We did. And then the little extra trip to Annie's on the side, and yeah, I'm back in that fabric buying mood. And we just found out that the annual shop hop of 4 of the stores in around our area, well, some are kind of a little bit distant, but I don't know if we'll do the shop hop this year or not. It's at the end of September. We've done it before.
I thought it was the end of October.
No, it was always
okay.
the end of September.
All right.
Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun. But you're thinking of the quilt show we might go to at the end
Oh,
of
yeah, okay.
on November the 1st, up in place north of Newmarket,
No, it's just that when you mentioned it this morning, I thought you had said at the end of October, because I was picturing it in my mind.
And I printed out the passports already.
Oh,
they have
okay.
this passport. And if you've done shop hops before, they do this a lot. You go to each shop, they sign it, and you get entered. If you go to all 4 shops, they enter you into a draw for, fabulous prize. And each of the shops themselves sometimes have their own little prize as well as the grand prize. I did win one year.
Did you show this one down there?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Anyways, yes, I did show it down there. I remember distinctly. I was showing the other ones, and something that had to come
I
up.
thought you only had them up here.
No, it came down there. I hit the button. Now you're making me question myself. Well, this point will be moot for any of you watching if I've already done it. If I didn't do it, I'll insert it. I'll edit it in. But I'm pretty sure I pushed the button. Geez, you expect me to remember what I did 2 minutes ago?
No.
I don't even know who you are.
Okay.
There's some guy that sits here and stares at this computer screen with me. Anyways, by the way, the name of this fat quarter bundle is called, I just made sure that I put it there, is called Stevenson County by Riley Blake, if you're interested. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else more to tell you today. So tune in to Stephen and Walter live on Sunday. We have no idea what we're talking about, but then again, why should that be any different from any other time? And I hope to see many of you, if you can make it, even for a little while, on the pop-up sew day on Saturday. Links in the show notes. And of course, there's always Sewing with me, Stephen. I've been debating whether I should change the name of that. Sewing with Stephen sounds a little bit arrogant.
Sewing with the Idiot.
Sewing with the Idiot Sewing? Sew with the Idiot? No, I'll leave it for now. Because it's just getting worse. Okay, now I'm rambling. So, anything you want to say before we leave?
No, not really.
Thank God. Okay, so we'll see you guys next week. Bye for now.
Bye for now.